All right.
Episode number 8.
Is it 8?
I don't know, but I'm wearing the same shit again.
I'm wearing the same shit, just different colors.
It's actually a different pair of jeans this time. These are my jeans I wore at your wedding.
Hmm.
They're already dirty.
So are mine. I wore mine yesterday at my new job.
I've been wearing them the whole time.
I haven't taken my pants off since the wedding.
Dude, I sleep in these pants. I don't give a fuck.
So I work so much.
Did work a little late today.
Yeah. Yard's looking good, though.
He is getting there. Did you want to go out there on a Saturday? And
If you need me to.
I was thinking about it because I think Clayton Coe, I think he's racing his pure stock for the first time this weekend at
Who's that?
Auburndale.
Who's Clayton Coe?
Clayton Coe is Dan Coe's son.
You can name them all the codes you know, but
It's the only two I know.
is he like local famous type racer? Like everyone knows him?
No, it's just one of the guys that Roger and them work on his car and stuff. But he moved up to pure stocks from Crown Vics.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about going on to Auburndale and helping out or watching or whatever. That'd be pretty cool. I think Clayton do pretty good in the pure stock. Clayton, you've definitely met him. Dan Coe is like he's like 6 foot fucking 6 or some shit. He's tall as fuck, got real deep voice. Always drinking.
I think I met him too.
Yeah, they're from Ohio, so that's why
everyone's from Ohio.
Yeah, him and Frank fucking hit it off.
Oh, you're from Ohio too? Oh, you want to go back in my trailer and suck each other off? Yeah, how about them Buckeyes? Oh. Fucking, what are they called? Ohio?
I don't know, man. I can't talk too much shit.
Ohioans?
Literally everybody I've met from Ohio is like the fucking nicest person in the world. But they're not like...
Because they're all gay.
But, that's just one of them.
No offense to my LGBTQ plus AI community.
Just one of them's gay. That I know of.
That. Careful, bud.
But, no, but they're like the rednecks from Ohio, you know? I guess Ohio's kind of like Florida, where they got like normal people and then they got like rednecks.
Well, it's like New York, you know?
Scattered out amongst them.
It's like New York, kind of like you get people in New York City and shit like that, close to the city, and they're all fucking assholes. And you like upstate New York, and it's like,
oh yeah,
they're normal.
Upstate New York's like normal people.
Yeah, like they drive trucks and they don't honk their horn every 5 seconds.
Yeah, some good hunting out there. I heard
there's good hunting everywhere. Apparently, that is
everywhere
not here
except for Florida.
Yeah, the place you think
every
hunting.
time I mention something about fucking deer or something, there, you got small deer down there. Fuck off. It's because we're not compensating.
Yeah, right.
We know we have small dicks.
Deers.
Oh, deers.
Deers.
Deers. I knew it started with a D.
Yeah, man. Eventually, I would like to be able to take like annual hunting trips or like biannual hunting trips, you know?
Yeah.
But not in the budget right now. Go hog hunting from a chopper.
Well, when we get our homestead together, maybe we'll buy enough land to or just have our own property we hunt on.
Yeah.
Be nice.
One day.
Be nice. That was the one day.
It's still a fucking idea. It's just not the brand.
Yeah. The original name of the podcast was gonna be One Day.
Because everyone says one day. Everyone. One day I'll do that. One day I'll have that. One day I'll have this. But everyone thinks one day is going to come if they just keep working their, you know.
One day never comes.
Well, I see that shit all the time. You sent me one the other day. The lady talking about how like she knew a guy, she worked with a guy, or she was related to a guy who, you know, worked his life at this fucking place. And
no, that was her talking about it. She's like, I did everything I was supposed to do.
No. The other one you sent me where she was talking about the guy and he had the sailboat in his driveway he never got to take out.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that shit almost had me to fucking tears, man. Because like
that shit hits hard, dude.
You think about that, it's like, fuck, God, I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be the guy who, when I'm 50 years old, like, what did I fucking do? What did I do with my fucking life? You know? Because
that's my biggest fear is regretting shit. You know, that's like when I blow a lot of money doing this or blow a lot of money doing that. Like,
it's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But then you're like,
Like when we was in Hawaii, me and Johnny talk about this all the time because like me and Johnny used to party like a motherfucker, and me and him like I partied way harder with other people. Like my boy Noah, fucking Hall David, Josh, um, um, fuck, I'm drawing a blank, but there's like 3 other ones. But now it's bugging me because I can't remember his fucking name. Jesus Christ, Bones. That's who it was. Bones. I was thinking Blades, but me and Blades partied a few times, but me, Bones, Hall David, and Devil Bliss. Like as soon as we got back from Afghanistan, dude, we had like 20, 30 grand in the bank. Dude, I'm not even joking. 30 days, dude. 30 days, that shit was gone. I didn't buy a fucking car. I didn't buy.
You didn't invest in crypto?
I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't invest in no fucking crypto. I didn't put a dime in the stock market. I didn't get no fucking IRAs or no fucking investment funds. I didn't. Hell, I didn't even buy a TV or nothing. I made no like. I didn't
Permanent
purchase any
purchases.
assets.
Yeah. Or just a permanent purchase. Like you didn't
Yeah.
go buy a TV, like you said,
Yeah.
like that TV I got right here. I bought that TV in Okinawa. Like I know it's different.
I literally had to sell my TV to make sure I had enough money in my bank account so I can eat on the way home.
That's
If the military didn't pay for my ticket home, I would have had to go get a job for a little bit just to fucking pay for a fucking ticket to get home, dude. That's how broke I was.
it was worth it though.
Like my truck, I had my truck over there. I had to like take the lift off and get new tires and all that shit to be able to like fit it in a shipping container. And it was a nice 83 square body, no rust on it, lifted, like real nice truck.
I remember seeing pictures of it.
I bought that truck for $800.
Crazy when you think about that, huh?
That truck's worth like 15, 20 grand now, dude. Like easy.
I remember
But
like
it's not okay. Let me tell you about it. It's not worth 15, 20 grand, but
that
people
one
are
is
selling them
Yeah.
for 15, 20 grand.
Yeah. And it's just crazy when you think about it. Like I remember when I turned 16, I was like looking at Craigslist before Facebook Marketplace even was a thing. Looking at Craigslist at like, good older trucks like that. They were like $1,200, $1,500 for like a 95 square body. I'm like, that's not that much. It was a lot at the time because I was only making like $150 a week in my part-time job after school.
Yeah.
But like I was like, man, I could get that one day.
One day.
And yeah, it's just like the value of trucks have gone up, and go back to the point you're making, like about you blew all that money, but it's fucking worth it.
I didn't regret it.
That's what I'm saying.
At the time, I regretted it, but when
Yeah.
I look back on it, I'm like, I'm glad I did that.
Yeah.
Because
Well-
like you're not 22 years old your whole life.
Yeah.
Fucking enjoy it.
You're not
Like-
22 years old who just came back from a war zone and
Yeah.
you came back. So
Yeah.
like, fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But I mean, that's anything. Like going back to my original point, like I didn't like my biggest fear in life is regretting something.
Yeah.
Like, man, I wish I would have like with this whole shingle grinding thing I want going on. It's a fucking huge investment. We're talking like $600,000, $700,000, $800,000, right? Just for the machine to be able to grind the shingles into enough to be able to process them. But I'm gonna work my fucking ass off to get to that point. And if it fails, at least when I die, I'd be like, man, I fucking tried.
that's where I'm at right now. When you think about it,
Yeah.
At least I tried. At least I tried it out. I did it for a while.
Yeah. That's more than most people can say.
Exactly.
Most people talk about it all the time.
Anyone who's never owned a business, whoever tries to come at me and say something like, "Oh, you fucking didn't make it." Did you ever have a business?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if I failed or not. It doesn't matter if I failed or succeeded or if it made me work 7 days a week. It's my own thing. Sometimes you don't win them all.
And I mean, I get it too. That's not for everybody, and that's cool. I know people that make really good money working for somebody, and they're fucking happy as shit.
Yeah. Well, if you get into the right spot, and you get like higher up in the company, and you can actually take your weekends, and you can actually go home early if you want to, like that's But those people that stay working at like a 9 to 5, never go up, they might like make
Like with the sailboat thing,
yeah, it was
you work for a
fucking.
company for 20, 30 years or whatever.
And like what, a couple days before retirement or something like that, he fucking got diagnosed with some kind of fucking disease, and
Yeah, he was dead like a week later.
nope.
That's what I'm saying. Why wait till you're old? Like you're young, healthy, ish. Go. Like
Well, the system has taught everyone that. The system has taught oh, you go to school, get a good education, and you go to college, and you get a good education there, and then you get a better education, and then get your fucking fancy little paper saying you're smart at this, and then you go get a job.
Then you got people like Dave Ramsey. It's like, yeah, go to college, do all the stuff that they tell you to do.
Go buy a car for like $500
Yeah,
and
and
sink
then-
about 10 grand into it over 20 years.
Yeah, to own everything, which is fine. You know, if you're making that kind of money, just fucking own everything. But like I don't know, man. Like live
Well,
like his old motto, like live like nobody now, so you can live like nobody later, or whatever the fuck. Fuck that.
I didn't know this was fun.
Yeah, it's I can't remember exactly how it is, but pretty much what his motto is like, don't do what everybody else is doing now, so why everybody else is still working later.
You're just sitting there chilling,
You're sitting there chilling in your
in your
old
60s.
age. Yeah.
not being able to do anything.
Which is fine too, you know. But like I told you, remember I said that dumpster down there in fucking like down there in Kissimmee or something, and I called you. I was like, dude, if I ever move into a little fucking RV park and I look like I'm fucking happy, just fucking shoot me. I don't. They might have smiles on their face and shit and blah blah.
They're
blah,
happy
blah,
in the
but-
moment.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just seems that was coincidence.
Was it?
I don't know, man. It's just people are wired different, and I get it. I'm not.
Well, I, mean,
I don't want anybody to think that I'm hating
No,
on people that
'cause
don't have that drive or that motivation or that will to get up and go do shit.
well, people that have that kind of drive or that ideology, if they ever listen to this podcast and specifically this episode, they're gonna hear this and be like, these guys don't know nothing. Like that's their mindset. People that want to make something of themselves and want to be, rich beyond all means, they'll be like, man, fucking right. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
If
Well, those dudes.
if we motivate one fucking person to fucking get off their ass and start their own podcast or get off their ass and go start their own business, that's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
We changed someone's life.
Well, I was talking to at your bachelor party. I was talking to one guy, right? Because everybody thought I was fucking loaded for some reason.
Perception.
Yeah. I guess the cowboy hat does that. Cowboy hat, party bus.
That's all you need. That's all you
Gotta
need.
have money. But yeah, I was talking to him, and he was like asking me like questions, like what do I do to fucking make money and blah 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 blah. And I'm not loaded by any means. I mean, I can go do shit,
Mhm.
like, and got a pretty successful business, decently. But like, and the advice I gave him was like, if you want, like, just for the trash or like repurpose industry or trash industry, like a very simple way to get into it is go on like Marketplace, find free shit. Don't even take new pictures, just screenshot their pictures. I've done this a handful of times. I didn't build the business off this, but like, go on Marketplace, find free shit because people just want to get rid of shit, especially up here in the villages. They don't want to fucking deal with it. They just want somebody to come pick the shit up.
Yeah.
So go grab that motherfucker, use the same pictures they have of in their house, repost it on there like a day later, or not even really, because most time when now if they got like a bunch of shit, you want to post it like a couple days later. But if they got like one item on there for sale, just fucking post it on there for sale before you even go pick it up.
Yeah.
And
you can literally pick it up and take it. And sell
that's like the whole idea behind it. I've done that. It worked out one time for me that way. Where I went and picked something up.
It had it sold already.
And had it sold.
In my trailer.
I went and dropped it off. It was like an end table or some shit, like a nightstand deal, like a set. And I went and picked them up, and I sold them for like $125. I picked them up for free. It was like a whole 30 minutes of my life.
Yeah,
I made $125. Take out fuel, $10 worth of fuel probably. Burn up a couple gallons to do that, and then.
I mean, you're not gonna get rich off that, but I mean,
but you keep doing shit like that. That's where a lot of people like. It's not even like a generational thing. Just people. This new generation, with all the technology and everybody on the internet saying it's not that hard, you can do it. Like, I became a millionaire overnight just by fucking
1%, man.
Just by doing this, by doing that. Like, all you gotta do is fucking click this link and then you're a millionaire. I'm saying, like, Yeah, like, but yeah, so people just don't want to put in the work.
No.
You know, it's like you guys consistency. Like with this podcast, for example, you know, like we're not even trying to get fucking rich and famous off the podcast.
No, it's just something
Just
we're doing. We've been
yeah,
talking about doing it forever.
yeah.
We just fucking did it.
Trying to get rich. I'm trying to get rich off my fucking merchandise. You know,
SeanCreedy.com.
Osteen Racing, Osteen Bros, Osteen Racing. Anyways, but yeah, people just don't put in the work, man. Like consistency. You know, like if we posted the first podcast and then we got the 2 or 3 views that we got and like the one follower, and then
we were like,
nah, this ain't gonna work.
This is lame. It's kind of
it's not gonna work. Here we are, what, 8 weeks now?
yeah.
We got what, 20 followers?
22. Last I checked,
Yeah.
like 2 days ago.
So I mean, consistency.
Yeah.
That's all
I mean,
it is.
you know, it's perfect. Like what you said. What you said is perfect. People don't want to put in the work. That's the like.
Find something you're good at and stick with it. Me
Find
and
something
Johnny.
you're good
I wish Johnny come on the fucking podcast.
With
Me and him had a good ass conversation.
I got
about
10
this
people.
shit
I got
earlier.
10 people. I want them to come on, and I've got like 5 of them that said they want to come on. And every time I reach out to them, it's fucking crickets, you know. And unfortunately, most people that would like to go on the podcast are out of state, so it's a little harder, you know, until we get the virtual thing set up to where we can actually run a successful virtual podcast. It's you know, not in the cards for anyone financially to come down here just to talk for a few hours, but it's like if I was,
Bet you I know 5 people that come down here. We went to Body Shots.
I know 5 individuals that would be here in a heartbeat.
They're probably already on the way.
they heard it. Like, oh. But yeah, man, like if I was, and I'm describing a couple of my friends here, if I was single, no family, and I had a pretty good job or whatever, or I was decent or enjoying myself or whatever, and I had a buddy who said, hey, like come up to Montana, just some random state, and come up to Montana and build this with us, or help us with this, or you know, help us with this. I would probably do it. You know, with the way I am now, I would do it. It's a little different now. You know, I got a wife and kids. Got to be, you know, I got to make sure that I do what's best for them as far as my kids, not pulling them out of all their friends and stuff like that. And
You're doing the same thing they do, though.
make excuses.
Yeah.
I am, but the problem is no one in any other state or not even in another county has called me and said, hey, I'm trying to do this. You want to come help me and reap the benefits with me? No one's done it. And if someone did that, I'd be like, I would still, I mean, even now with my current situation, I would still think about it. Like, yeah, you know, maybe I'll, you know, talk to Christina about it. But hey, like, you know, it's an opportunity. We can go to a different state for a little while, try it out. Like you said earlier, no regrets, right? Try it out. Doesn't work, just come back to Florida if you want to, or fucking stay in that state you're in. You fucking find a place you like.
I mean, I did it.
Yeah.
I went to Oklahoma, worked in the oil field for a little bit, made some good money, and then when the gas prices dropped, they laid everybody off. I tried to get another job, and I was like, man, this shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah. Like
fucking tuck tail and came back down here.
And I would, you know, because before it was, my excuse was like, oh, you know, all my family's down here, but like, no offense to them, but it's not like we hang out all the time. I'm not missing anything. So,
except for our weekly podcast.
Well, yeah, obviously now, but I've been trying to get people to come down here and like, you know, and you know, I'm not selling them on some fake dream either, you know, and I tell them straight up, you're not gonna.
Oh, we got 22 subscribers, dude.
Yeah. How many subscribers you got? That's what I'm saying. You like. I don't sell them on some fake dream of like, oh, dude, come down here and like, you know, we can pay you fucking $5,000 a week and like you're set for life. Like I'm telling you, you come down here and you'll fucking work your ass off with us, but you're working towards something. You're not working for some random guy. And yeah, your boss is great. You got a good boss and everything like that, and don't like screw him over or anything like that. But if you think you're just gonna be doing the same thing 10 years from now, then why are you there? Like, come down here, take a shot. Take a chance.
Don't leave the sailboat in the driveway.
Don't leave this. Don't leave the sailboat in the driveway.
I watched that video. Dude. That shit hit me hard, dude.
That shit, yeah.
I mean, I already kind of had that mindset anyways, but I was like,
when you hear those stories,
that
it brings it
reinforces-
brings it to life.
yeah, that reinforces it, you know.
Like I told Christina, I was like, one of our goals this year, after we settle everything and fix everything that's going on right now, but one of the personal goals I have is to be able to purchase, even if it's a fucking older piece of shit one, is a pontoon boat. I want a boat. Even if I take it out once a month or 2 times a year, I have a boat. I don't, I don't regret selling the one I had because it was a piece of shit and I got more than I paid for it. But
It's because I did all the repairs on it.
we were working on our way down to Scalloping. We were fixing it the day before because it wasn't running right.
Remember the penny or the quarter or whatever it was?
Yeah, I didn't disclose that in the sale, by the way.
You're a piece of shit. I mean, all I was doing is keeping fluid in, so it's not like
I ain't got no complaints yet, so it's been about 5 years.
pretty good. They probably pull that motor off like, what the fuck is this shit, dude?
Bad, man. Like I just
Fucking worked though, didn't it?
Yeah, it worked. I mean, it barely made it out there, and barely made it back.
Not because of the quarter though. Probably the only thing that didn't fail.
Yeah, but I wish people would get on board more. Not just us and our friends, like everyone in America. Why is there not more compounds in the world? Like what, or mainly America, because really, like in other countries, there are cultures at least, they come here and they have that mindset. They'll come here and then have 3 or 4
People don't
kids.
realize how much money you could save if you all lived on the same property.
Yeah.
Everybody's just like
It doesn't have to be the same house.
Somewhere along the line, it got like instilled in people's heads that you have to leave the house, you have to do this, you have to go to college, you have to get your own job, you have to, like most of that's true. But why? Like, there's no reason like one family doesn't have 50 acres.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, neighborhoods and shit shouldn't exist. It's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah.
Neighborhoods are like homesteads, but shitty.
They're homesteads for strangers who don't like each other.
Yeah, they're homesteads for strangers, and all they do is bitch about other people's shit.
Yeah.
Or
Hey,
if you
why
ever get
is
on
the yard not mowed over there?
Yeah, you ever get on the village word of mouth? Like, oh, this guy's fucking concrete curb is different than everybody else's. Yeah, because it's his fucking house.
Is it though?
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. But like, just I couldn't ever live in a neighborhood.
Nope.
I can go get in any one of my vehicles, go out there and do fucking donuts
No one's
till fucking midnight.
Yeah.
And the only person who's gonna bitch is my wife.
Yeah, man. I don't want to leave the sailboat in the driveway.
That's a t-shirt.
That is a t-shirt. It's a good one.
You hear it here first. T-shirt's dropping soon.
Yeah, just got to put some things together. But that video fucking hit me right in the fucking feels. Like, I watched it like 2 or 3 times too. I was like,
That's a good one. It's a good story. Well, it's not really a good story.
It's a sad story, but it's a good point.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah, it's not really a story. I mean, it is, but
that's the thing. Like, people work for those companies, and it's like you work someone for 25 years.
Those big companies they're modern day slave owners.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah, but instead of a house and shit like that they give you, or not give you, but you get to stay in, they give you the money to purchase the.
Yeah. Instead of giving you a house, they give you just enough money to buy a house. Instead of, they didn't really have cars back then, but instead of, if they had cars back then, if they were like readily available, then it'd probably be like, oh yeah, we'll have like a community bus that everybody rides.
I can't remember. I wish I can remember the analogy I heard. I think it was earlier today or something like that. But it was like we're modern slaves on a. I can't remember it now. It was a good one though, and it
sounds like it.
It was a real good one.
Just so good.
It was
It was best I heard. Best
I
ever.
feel like I had a Joe Biden moment. Anyway, come on, man.
Come on.
No, I mean really, like, come on. But no, dude, I don't want to be a corporate guy for 25 years and
Because here's one thing that everybody knows: you're gonna die. Doesn't matter when. Like, you hear about stories like people get cancer or they get like some life-threatening disease, and they start living their life.
yeah,
Why not just go ahead and start doing that? Because you have a disease that's called fucking life. Like,
it's terminal.
you are slowly dying. I don't give a shit who you are. You are slowly dying. Live it up, dude. Live it the fuck up.
Yeah.
Stop saying, like, that's another thing. A lot of people say no to a lot, you know? Like, hey, you want to go out tonight? Hey, you want to do that? Hey, you want to do this? Nah. But it's going to be, they're just going to stop asking you.
Yeah.
And until eventually, then nobody can ask you, you know? So just to get anything from this, just live life with no regrets. Try it, fail, try again, fail. If you fail, try again. And then
Everyone wants to
try
win.
again.
Everyone wants to win. No one wants to fail. And obviously, like, when I say that, I don't mean like go out with the idea of you're going to fail, but like go out with the idea of you're going to win. But if you fail, like, you didn't fail at like life. Like, you're not done. Like, you've actually won more at life by trying something and failing than you ever will not ever trying anything, not ever taking a risk, not ever doing anything. And a lot of people use the excuses like, oh, well, I don't want to, my kids in jeopardy and shit like that. And yes, it's a scary thought thinking about that, but I know for a fact that if I had to go work a 9 to 5 job for 6 months to a year to make sure I had food on the table for my family until I tried my next stupid venture that's going to probably put me in fucking more debt or more of an issue or more whatever, I would do it, So
Here's the thing, though. It's
I would never let my kids or my wife go hungry or without a roof over their head, even if I tried and failed 100 times.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. It's not that hard to make money.
No,
It's not that hard. It takes a little bit of hustle to make some money. That's it. There's so many people trying to figure out how to make money without physically doing anything, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're smart enough to figure that shit out, fucking go for it. That's the best way to do it. If you
I'm attempting it.
Yeah, if you could make a shitload of money, or if you could just make a decent amount of money without having a single employee, you're doing fucking great.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. But like, it's not that hard to fucking make money. I mean, no matter what age you are. Help, me and Nick were mowing lawns in fucking the trailer park at fucking
Like 15, right? 14, 15?
I think he was 15 and I was like 13 or something, 12, 13.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now we were making a couple $100 a week, which ain't shit, but for a 13-year-old, it's pretty good fucking money.
Yeah.
I mean, we were splitting it, so maybe
Still.
$50 one week, $100 next week. But yeah, and it wasn't even like weren't even working. It's not even like we were working all day. We had to go to school.
Yeah.
So we mow like 5 or 6 lawns during the week. $20, $30 a pop. Not bad money.
No. It doesn't take much doesn't take much to put the effort in, and like you said, if you can make money or make a shit ton of money online with no employees, great. That's another thing. I'm trying that, and I'm actively failing at it. But guess what? I'm fucking trying it.
Yeah.
Who knows? It just takes that one video. It takes that one video, that one idea, that one whatever, and boom. You're not making millions right there, but like boom, you know, like a lot of the stories I hear about is like oh yeah, my first thing in commission I got for doing this online was like $20, and I was like so excited about it. Now I'm making like 10 grand every time it click, every time I open my account up. And I may never get to that point, but at least I can say I tried. Like, yeah, I tried that for a little while. Didn't really work for me. Wasn't for me. It's hard.
I think somebody that is good at like like marketing and stuff, somebody that already knows like SEOs and
Yeah.
all that shit, I bet you they could make it.
Oh yeah,
They could probably do all right doing it.
no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Like me, I can't even get into that shit because I'm like,
It's a
that's
lot. I'm learning a lot. Whether I can apply it or not, because I've always had that issue. I can retain a lot of information, but my issue is applying it myself. Like I can see what people are doing. It's like you can give me a step by step by step by step instruction on how to make money online, and it's still I cannot apply it. And I like that's with anything really, but especially stuff I'm not very good at, online stuff, you know. But I'm trying it out, and I told myself I give myself a year, and if I can't get it going in a year, I might change it up to where instead of trying, because my goal is to try and make money right now. That's my goal. Like I'm doing it because I wanted to do it. I've been telling myself like, yeah, I'm gonna try it out one day. I'm gonna try it out one day. Well, one day finally came. I said, you know what, fuck it. Started doing it. Haven't made any money yet. Told myself, all right, if I don't do it in a year, or if I don't make any money in a year, I'm gonna change it up. I'm not gonna do it to make money. I'm gonna do it for fun. I'm gonna learn a little more, and I might do that 3 months from now. Because I've been doing it for 2 months. Yeah, since I started the first of the year, it was like a New
oh,
Year's
you made like
resolution.
10 grand or something,
Hmm?
like 10 grand or something.
That I made.
Yeah.
No, I'm out $200, but I'm trying it. You know, it's like yeah, fuck it, why not? You know, like if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I tried, and that's more than most people can say. And a lot of people are saying is like I can't remember the exact numbers, but it's like 90% of people try, 35% of people stick with it, and like 1 to 3% actually make it doing it.
Yeah.
So, will I be that 1 to 3%, or will I be that 35%? Who knows?
I think the 35% eventually makes it though.
I think that 1 to 3% that you're talking about, I think those are ones that are like actually making a sustainable living off of it.
Off just that.
Yeah, I think that the 35% that stick with it are they probably make a couple extra $100 a month, or a couple like a grand or two a week a month. That's what I told Christina. I was like, if I can make fucking $200 a month doing that, I would
The
stick with it.
sooner people realize that money's not real, the sooner the sooner life gets better once you realize money's not real.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you need money,
You need money.
but it's not a real thing. It's something that's made up to.
There's tribes
Yeah.
on the other side of the planet that use rocks as currency. Fuck, I'm a fucking millionaire if we're using rocks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's like the compound. I was like, me and Christina were actually talking about this just the other day about how like you save a lot of money because like the whole purpose of it is that everyone pitches in a certain way, whether it's they're pitching in financially, whether they have a good job that they work every day and they come back and they put money out towards the compound, you know, or whatever. And then you got other ones that do like the physical labor, like like, oh, I'll take care of the livestock or the animals, and I'll feed. That's my daily job. That's what I do for the. I don't work a job. Blah blah blah. Everyone gets a cut from the compound fund that is made by the people who actually make the money. The people that make the money come back. They don't have to do anything on their own property because it's all taken care of by the people that work on the property. It's like hunter gatherers. Same thing, same concept. When it boils down, it all boils down to bitch. It all boils down to like old age ideology, like gatherers and hunters,
Elders
bartering and trading. Like, hey, I don't have any. Like, none of my chickens laid any eggs this week. Did your chicken lay eggs? Yes. Okay, I'll take some eggs. Here's some milk that my cows did, and you didn't have a good week or whatever. That you don't have to go buy this shit. It's right there. You don't have to pay for security because guess what? The compound is the security. No one's gonna step foot on it. And if they do, they're gonna have about 15 fucking guns in their face. So, but then you got someone homeschooling the kids because fucking public school's a joke. My kid doesn't learn shit in school, dude. Nothing important. I'm glad we live in Florida though, for that reason of like I don't have to worry about like the dumb shit getting put in their face like at a young
that
age.
you know of.
If I found out that it was tried even once, I'm pulling her out of school, and she'll like.
I think homeschool should be more normalized.
Well, it was like 20 years ago. I was like, I don't want my kid to be homeschooled because it's gonna be weird. Fast forward to now, kids are like identifying as cats and have to have a litter box in the fucking classroom. It's a real thing.
Well, I bet I
It
wouldn't.
happened like a year ago or something like that. Like someone like I got 100% identified as a cat. I don't even know if they fucking pissed in it or not, but they had to have a litter box in the classroom for the kid who
just jump
identified.
up on a table in the middle. You just start knocking shit off. I'm a cat.
You can't tell me no.
I'm a fucking cat. I'm gonna go take a shit now.
I'll be back on my food when I'm back. But everything's been flipped on its head. You know, no one wanted to be homeschooled because they want the kids to be weird. Now people are weird in public school and everyone wants to homeschool their kids. We're trying to use fucking sails to carry cargo ships across the fucking ocean to reduce carbon emission, while the same people are putting those policies in effect are flying their private jets over those cargo ship sailboats.
I saw that a couple years ago. It was like new technology allows boats to new technology. Bro, that's
You ever
been
heard of
around
Captain
for a
Jack
while.
Sparrow?
Yeah. Ever heard of a guy named Christopher Columbus? Yeah. The whole country.
Founder of America?
Yeah. The whole country because of fucking wind, dude. A bunch of countries. Like a lot of wars were fought because of fucking sail ships.
New technology.
That shit cracked me up, dude.
That just shows you how disconnected, like, because I know those journalists and stuff that write that, they're not like, you know, the elite, because the elite ain't doing that shit. But like, how disconnected do you have to be to like think that that's new technology, and like that fucking article had to pass so many hands to get to the people,
Yeah.
and it like no one's like, that's not new technology. Like I looked at it and I thought about it for a second. I was like,
I mean, it looks newer.
yeah, they might have like,
It's not a big wooden pirate ship.
yeah, they might have like fucking like solar fucking sails that are powered by sun and wind or whatever, you know. But what is Maui the sun guy gonna push you across the fucking ocean? Yeah, sorry, your shipment's late, but there was no wind to push the ship far enough, so I have to wait till the next day. Fucking, if I see a fucking cargo ship out in the middle of the ocean with a big ass mass of sails.
I think they already use like chutes and stuff, like deploy like big ass parachutes to kind of like help with fuel economy. I think they've been doing that for years now.
Yeah, I mean that's fine, but like don't label it as new technology.
Yeah, well, that's not that's not what was labeled as new technology. Because I saw a thing on like Modern Marvels or something. They was talking about like the history of ships and stuff, like cargo ships, and yeah, it was like for some ships, the main reason they don't have like wind powered ships is because they have to obviously be mass, you know, and then you have no room for shipping containers. Be harder to load them and unload them and all that shit. So it's part of the reason why they kind of got away from it.
Yeah. Well, you read that article.
It wasn't as fast.
Yeah, you read that article. People like me and you were like, "That's stupid. That's not new technology." But there's some people that read the article like, "Oh, that's good. Like, it's about time we did something about the carbon emissions from ships." And I thought about this because earlier I was listening to radio, the news, and I like to flip back and forth between CNN and Fox, and I noticed that they say a lot of shit that are like blatant lies about mainly Trump, you know, or like, oh, Biden's doing a great job, and Trump is only going to the border because it's it's a political statement or whatever. And it's like they're allowed to do that because there's people that are going to blindly just listen to the news and be like, oh yeah, Trump is just doing his typical political stunts, and I'm going to vote for Biden because the news says that he's doing a good job. That's all they need. They don't need, in the masses of people, most people, like majority of people, don't care enough to actually do their own research. And that's why we have the problem we have now, where people don't stop and go, is he though?
Yeah.
So
They don't use
critical thinking.
critical thinking.
Like you can literally go on there and do one Google search and be like, what's the inflation like right now with Biden? And you can see that it's gotten exponentially worse since he took over.
Yeah.
But then the media just says, oh, yeah, it's all Trump's fault. And then the people who just listen to the media is like, it's all Trump's fault. I love those videos on the interviews on the streets where they're like, Trump or Biden? Like, Biden. Why? Because.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen anyone give an actual point. And I would love to bring someone on that is a diehard Democrat Biden voter. Bring him on here. And I'd love to pick his brain. Her, his, it, whatever fucking brain it would be. Just to see, like, what actually do you like about the man? Not the man, but his, like, the ideology of him. Nothing. Can't think. You won't be able to do it. We could offer someone who's a fucking Democrat money to come on here to give us reasons why Biden's better, and they wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I've seen like live things on like TikTok. They're having like a Trump versus Biden live stream thing, and I've poked in on a couple of them. And the ones that are like pro Biden, I feel like they're just doing it to be trolls.
It
Like
feels like they're right.
Some of the shit they say are like, are you fucking serious right now?
It feels like that.
Yeah.
You listen to it, it's like there's no way. Like when I listen to all the reporters on CNN, they're like actually defending Biden. It's like you don't actually think that, right? Like, please tell me you don't actually believe that he's doing a good job. Like if they all came out tomorrow and said, "Hey, everyone, we were just doing it because we're getting paid. Like we're not that dumb," I'd be like, "Nice, get your fucking money, dude. Get your bag." But they're like, I don't know. I can't tell if they're being serious or not. Like I couldn't go on national television or anything with a straight face and be like, President Biden is doing a fantastic job.
Yeah,
But you have to pay me a lot of money, like a lot. It's a moral thing for me. I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't go up there and just be like, yeah, he's
dude, they could literally give me a script and I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd be reading it like Biden's doing a great.
The fuck
Is that
this?
right? Great job.
Did anybody proofread this before they gave it?
You forgot to put great job at sucking as president at the end of that. But who knows? Him and Trump went down to the border today.
Him and Trump?
Yeah, not together. They didn't like fucking
Oh.
hold hands. Go, hey. No, they were fucking. Biden went down for the first time in years, and Trump went down there, and everyone. And again, CNN is just like, oh, it's just a political stunt from Trump. He doesn't care about the border. Biden's the one that really actually cares about border security, and I listened to it. I'm like, what are you?
Did they say that?
Yes. It's fucking like.
Didn't he open the borders up?
Yeah, first day.
That's why I don't watch the news, dude.
First day, he was like, no. He said not another inch of border wall will be fucking laid while he's president. Now the election year is coming up, and the border crisis has become the number one problem in America that people are like on like polls and shit. They're saying that Biden is asking for X amount of dollars to build like 26 miles of border wall. It's like, all Trump was asking for was $5 billion to do the entire wall in one foul swoop. We sent hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine and Israel for aid, but they said we couldn't do it because we didn't have the budget. And he blamed the Republicans in the Senate or Congress, whatever, denied that bill that Biden put in place it was to fix the border issue, but they slid a bunch of like billions of dollars to Ukraine and Israel in the bill. And the Republicans were like, no, we're not going to sign this. We're going to send hundreds of billions of more dollars to fucking these other countries. And now he's going around campaigning like, I tried to fix the border and the Republicans wouldn't let me.
They do that shit on purpose.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And they say that shit, and these people that don't do research, these NPCs in the world hear that and they're like, yeah, it's Trump's fault the border's so bad. Yeah, it's Republicans.
Well, it's like when Trump tried to get when they had to build or whatever to get the wall, they put in a bunch of shit that Trump's like, no, I'm not signing that shit. And they're like, oh yeah, we tried to do it, but Trump didn't want to sign it, so
It's very easy. You just do a little bit.
He's not being authentic about how he wants a
You
wall.
do a little independent research, and you find out they try and shove so much shit in that bill.
Yeah.
Which
And then try and pass it in the middle of the night.
yeah,
sketchy.
I remember a couple of years ago there was some kind of big hearing going on. I think it was for Trump's impeachment or something like that, or something close to that. It was when Trump was president still, and there was all the Democrats needed was one more Republican to flip to their vote to get what they wanted. Literally, like a couple hours before the hearing, like this Republican walked out from a closed door meeting with like 5 Democrats and flipped his vote. I mean, that shouldn't be allowed.
No,
you can't. Like, you have no idea what they told him. Like, hey,
I think politicians should be like cops. You have to wear a body cam when you're working. Your body cam's on.
No, 24/7. Even when they're having sex, yes.
Yeah,
And then that was your question. Constantly,
and it's on. It's on fucking
Live.
C-SPAN live all the time.
all the time.
It's like the in-car cameras on NASCAR. You just got like a bunch of little ones. You can click on one to hear the audio and shit.
Ooh, what's going on over there? What's Pelosi doing?
What's Pelosi doing? That's gross. A little skeleton-looking thing.
She's taking a shower.
Oh.
Nice.
Crypt keeper looking ass. Oh, she's getting her hair did in the middle of fucking COVID again? What? That's crazy. I thought nobody was allowed to leave.
Yeah, I think it should be high treason if they have any meetings behind closed doors. And they always try and cover it up with like, oh, it's classified. Fuck you, it ain't classified.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing classified you guys talk about. Unless you're talking about a fucking military strike in another country, it ain't fucking classified.
Yeah, there ain't shit classified unless we're in a time of war.
Exactly. Not Ukraine, not Israel.
Yeah.
A
real
when
war.
we are in a real war, not some bullshit like, oh well, we couldn't disclose the information because if we did, then everyone would know that we told this guy that we would murder him if he fucking voted the wrong way. That's what they probably did. They were only in there for like 10 minutes. Bro walked in there and said, all right, how do you want your suicide? You want
How's your wife?
Is this just her live right now?
Yeah.
That's weird. They probably have. How do you want your suicide? You want like open casket, closed casket? Like, what do you want? You want an accident? Oh, you don't want to be suicided? Okay, vote the other way. But that's what we need to do.
The fucking November is gonna be wild, dude.
Dude, November's. I've already got it. If for some god awful reason that Trump loses, we're not storming the Capitol. We're storming the border. Because I'm going down there relinquishing my fucking citizenship and coming back. But I'm coming back as an illegal
You gonna
immigrant.
do that free shit?
I'm getting.
Mi casa, su casa. Eh?
I'm gonna go across, come back, be like, hey, where's my $50,000 debit card and like all my free shit, my housing, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn Spanish quick, dude.
I don't need to learn Spanish.
No, I'm gonna learn it.
Why'd I learn it? I'm coming right back to here.
I know.
Fuck that, dude. All you need to do is like hola. And like, oh yeah, come over here. Which way for the free shit? This way? Okay. This bus takes you to New York. This bus takes you to California. This bus takes you to Florida. I'm going to fucking New York. That's where all the free shit's going on.
Yeah, I ain't going to Florida.
I ain't going to Florida, man. I get my ass beat.
Yeah, they're gonna make me do roofs and shit down there.
No, it's hot. Senor, it's hot. You're the whitest Mexican I've ever seen.
Or we just go down to Mexico, buy a couple businesses,
Yeah,
and
you want
import
to
it to the United States.
you want to just start a compound down in Mexico?
I'm down as fuck.
Let's do it.
Like, you think I'm joking?
I'm gonna call my buddies up right now.
Think I'm joking?
I'm gonna call my buddies up right now.
Babe, get the go bag. We're leaving.
Why is it empty? You tell me this now?
Take out the Lay's and put the Doritos in. We're going on a trip.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad.
Let's wrap this thing up. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, like and subscribe.
The more subscribers we get, the faster we get our shit out.
Yeah.
And by shit, I mean our brand. Our videos are gonna be once a week.
Comment down below what you want.
Videos
Shirts.
once a week, guaranteed.
Whether you want shirts, hats, koozies, coasters, keychains.
We got thongs.
wallets, fucking what's those little thing? Nipple covers, pasties. Get some pasties.
Get some pay. We'll get anything.
Some Osteen Bros pasties.
We'll get anything.
Ugh.
Sell them up at the strip club.
Until next week.